David would never forget the day he watched his wife disappear beneath the water. One moment she was laughing beside him on their fishing boat, the Fae. Next, she was gone, and what happened afterward left everyone who witnessed it speechless. David and his wife Sarah loved spending weekends together on the river. Living in a small lakeside town, fishing had become their favorite escape from the pressures of daily life. That Saturday morning seemed perfect. The sky was crystal clear. The water sparkled beneath the sunlight. A gentle breeze drifted across the river. Sarah laughed as she teased David about who would catch the biggest fish. For the first few hours, everything was peaceful. Neither of them knew their lives were about to change forever. As the afternoon sun climbed higher, Sarah moved toward the edge of the speedboat to adjust one of the fishing lines. At that exact moment, the boat suddenly rocked from a powerful wave. Sarah lost her footing. Her eyes widened. "David!" Before he could react, she slipped over the side. Splash! The water swallowed her instantly. David dropped his fishing rod. "Sarah!" He rushed to the edge of the boat. At first he expected her to surface, but she didn't. Seconds passed, then more. Seconds, still nothing. The river was unusually deep in that area. David's heart pounded violently. Without hesitation, he dove into the water. Underwater visibility was poor. The deeper David searched, the darker it became. He looked desperately in every direction. Then he saw her far below. Sarah was sinking rapidly. Her arms moved weakly. Her eyes were closed. David kicked downward with everything he had, but she was too far away. The distance between them felt impossible. Fear consumed him. For the first time in his life, he felt completely helpless, running out of strength. David stopped fighting the water. Tears mixed with the river around him. In complete desperation, he cried out, "God, please save her." It wasn't a long prayer. It wasn't a perfect prayer. It was simply the cry of a broken husband. Then, suddenly, the water around David began to glow. First, he thought his eyes were deceiving him, but the light grew brighter and brighter until the dark depths were illuminated like daylight. Then he saw it, a massive hand, pure, white, radiant, powerful. Unlike anything he had ever seen, the enormous hand emerged from the glowing depths below Sarah. It moved gently beneath her as though lifting something precious, the earth. The hand carried Sarah upward through the water, not violently, not forcefully, but with incredible care. David stared in complete shock. The giant hand continued rising toward the surface. Beams of brilliant light surrounded it. The river itself seemed to shimmer, as if heaven had touched the earth. Within moments, Sarah reached the surface. Sarah was carefully lifted onto the boat. For several terrifying moments, she remained motionless. Then suddenly, she coughed. Water poured from her lungs. Her eyes slowly opened. David fell to his knees, weeping uncontrollably, wrapped his arms around her, unable to believe she was alive. As they watched, the glowing hand slowly faded. The brilliant light disappeared. The river returned to normal, as though nothing had happened. But David knew better. He had seen it. He had witnessed the impossible. Years later, David and Sarah still tell the story. Many people doubt them, others believe, but neither of them has ever forgotten the day a mighty hand emerged from the depths and saved a life that should have been lost. Because sometimes, when all human strength fails, heaven intervenes.